Everyday tasks involving work or access at height are required in many churches. However, they can pose a risk of serious injury should a fall occur. Thankfully, these are not common in a church, but where they do happen, many have resulted in injuries that have been permanently disabling. Usually, these have involved falling from ladders and stepladders or through fragile materials. Typical hazards include tasks at height, such as changing light bulbs, cleaning, painting and decorating, working in ringing and clock chambers, accessing galleries, putting up decorations and displays, inadequate rails or barriers at raised edges, for example in galleries and triforia, tops of staircases to rood lofts, which have now been removed, unprotected fragile roofing or ceiling material where work or access is required, including roof voids, contact with obstructions, structural elements or other architectural features. External. Tasks at height, such as replacing security light bulbs, clearing leaves and vegetation from gutters and roofs, window cleaning, general repairs and maintenance, low parapeting or castellations along the tops of external walls, inadequate edge protection, for example, guardrails and toe boards at roof level where work or access is required, unprotected roof lights or other fragile roofing material where work or access is required. Because injuries can be so serious, it is important that any work or access at height is properly planned, supervised and carried out by competent people. This includes using the right type of equipment. As a first step, it is sensible to identify where work or access at height is required in your church. You may then need to consider if this work can be avoided in the first place, say completing it from ground level. If this can't be done, prevent falls by using an existing place at height, for example, galleries, if this is already safe, or using the correct equipment, for example, scaffolding or access towers, depending upon the nature and duration of the work. If a risk still remains, minimize the distance and/or consequences of a fall. For example, using a safety harness. Ladders and stepladders may be appropriate where it is safe to do so, for example where the work is of low risk and either short duration, or there are existing features at your church which cannot otherwise be altered. In some situations you may also need to complete risk assessments if you have more than 3 employees or volunteers to identify the precautions you need to take. Provide information and training for any employees and volunteers on what they need to do. Make periodic checks and inspections to ensure that your precautions remain adequate and that equipment such as ladders is safe. Document your arrangements and responsibilities for working at height, perhaps as part of your safety statement. Keep records of what you have done. More detailed information on safe working at height is available on our website at www.ecclesiastical.ie/risk-management.